Today we're going to take a look at a strategy where you get your investment back very quickly. You try to minimize risk, but you're still in position in case the long rolls happen. Now, this is my type of strategy, but will it work out? Stick around to find out. Casino craps. It might look complicated, but at its core, it's a simple game. Roll the dice, bet on the correct number, and win. Hi, I'm Jeremy, and I am a craps fanatic. My job, to teach you the game, to teach you the math and some strategies, and with a little luck, you can color up. Today's video is part of my Dice Advice series where viewers submit strategies and I test them out here on Color Up. This one was sent to me by Amit T. He calls it the 6 and 8 Regress and Conquer, which explains the strategy, but we could probably spice up the name a little bit. If you have a suggestion, let me know. Now, while I do like this style of strategy, this is not for low rollers. You need a $1,000 bankroll. We're gonna show this today at a $15 table, and we're gonna start off with 110 inside, so that may scare some of you players. If you're not comfortable making this bet, this is not the strategy for you. Now we've got half of the dice combinations covered here. We're looking to get one hit. When we do, all these bets are going to pay the same. They're going to pay $35. Dealer, take my 110 and return it to us. We're going to throw in $1 from our bankroll, so we have $36, and tell the dealer to place the 6 and 8 for $18 each. Now the table minimum is 15, but on the 6 and 8 to make it a proper bet and proper payout, they need to be $18 each. So that's why we throw in the dollar. Make sure the dealer has 36 to make the bets for us. So we've got 36 on the table, but it's only costing us $1. But we are going to make one more move, and that is a come bet of $15 and then a three-way craps bet. Now the come bet is just like the pass line, but it's in the middle of the game when the puck is on. I forgot to turn the puck on a number. So a 7 or 11 is a winner. Great. But you say, wait, with a 7, these bets will lose. That's true, but because we only have $1, $4 invested, we would win 15. We actually profit a few bucks. So 7's fine, 11's good. We just win 15 bucks, and we're covered if any of the craps numbers loses, which is the only way that the comeback could lose, the 2, 3, or 12. Now let me explain the difference between a $3 any craps, which the dealers could set up here or on the C, or a three-way craps, which you'll see them set up different ways depending on the dealer. But essentially, a three-way craps is $1 bet on each of the 3 craps numbers. If a 2 or the 12 rolls, we would win 30, replace the losers, and essentially get paid $28. If the 3 were to roll, we would win 15, replace the losers, we get paid $13. So 13 on the low side, 28 on the high side. If we do it as an any craps, it's a little more consistent, but we always win 21. We miss out on the extra $7 just in case the 2 or the 12 rolls. But you do make more if the 3 rolls. So it's kind of either way, whatever you think. If you think it's more likely the 2 or the 12, then go ahead and make the bet as a three-way craps, and that's what we're going to play today. So we're not worried about the 7, 11, 2, 3, or 12, and any other number, it will come up, and then, hey, we've got 3 numbers working for us. That's great position, and we're set up in case the long roll happens. If instead we roll the 6 and 8, the come bet would travel to that number. Our 18 would pay 21. We can pull our bet down. Again, we've locked in a profit and we've got the 6 and 8 working for us. If we're in a situation where we roll a separate number and it travels to a new number, I would, now that you have actually $16 invested, I would collect first before you do anything. So the first hit on a number, collect. So now you don't have any money invested in the hand. Now, whether you have 2 numbers or 3 numbers, my first objective would be to recover at least the inside numbers before we start pricing and collecting. But really, you can do whatever you want from here, and then that's where we're in position, risk-free, hoping for the big roll. Let's go ahead and test this out with a live roll. All right, he recommends $1,500 bankroll. I'm gonna try it with just a $600 bankroll. And I'm going to go ahead and get some whites. I'm going to need those, so change up here for 10 and white. And I'm ready to go. Now, if you are shooting, you will be required to make a pass or don't. We're just going to assume someone else is rolling the dice, wait for a point to be established, and then go from there. So new shooter coming out. Let's see where the point is. For this strategy, we don't really care, but the point is going to be 8. 8 easy. And we're going to give 110 to the dealer. Dealer, give me 110 inside. I'll set you up here. First objective is to get ahead. So here we go. We got half the dice combos working for us. 9. 9's a number. So 25 will pay 35. We're going to throw in $1. Say, dealer, pull me down, but give me a $36 6 and 8, or $18 6 and 8. This is going to come out. They're going to take this $36, and we're going to set you up $18 each on the 6 and 8 for 36 total. Is a more proper way to say that. So we got our money back. We've got $1 invested now in this shooter. So not too bad, two good numbers. But we want another number. So we're going to make $15 come bet. And then to protect that, we are going to throw to the stick man and give them, we want a $3 or a three-way craps. If you prefer, you could do a $3 craps, but we're going to do a three-way craps and hope for the 2 or 12. All right, here we go. Actually, yeah, that's fine. All right, we've got a 4, so our come bet's going to travel to the 4. We lose our craps bet, but now we've got 3 numbers working for us. Because the comeback traveled, now we have $15 plus the $1. We got 16 invested. So the first thing we need to do, first hit, is to collect. And then after that, we're going to cover the inside numbers, and then we'll go from there. All right, shooter, let's go. And not going to happen. There's the 7. So for this shooter, we lost $16. Down comes our bets. Buck goes off. And we'll go try it with another shooter. Here we go. New shooter coming out. 2 craps. Still looking for a point. 7 on the come out. Frontline winner. 4 will be our point. 4 is the new point. 4 easy. So that's our point. So let's go again. 110 to the dealer. Dealer, give me 110 inside. Give me half the dice combos. We need to hit one of them. 6 easy. There we go. 30. We'll pay 35. We throw in that $1 just to make it easy so they have $36. Dealer, pull me down, but I want a $18 6 and 8. This comes out to you. They're going to take the $36, set you up. Ready to rock and roll. Except for we want to do our $15 come bet and our $3 or three-way craps. All right, let's see if we get a number. We'll roll the 6 and 8. All right, we got a 9. Craps loses. Come bet travels to the 9. We got 3 numbers, but we got $16 of risk. So let's roll one of these numbers. We still got great combos. We've got to roll one back though, so we're in profit mode. Again, there's that 7. Down they come. Now, luckily, we haven't rolled the 7 while the 110's out there. But essentially, we've rolled it on the second worst case scenario where we have $16 of risk. But not that big a deal when you're a $1,500 bankroll player. All right, new shooter, here we go, coming out. We'll get there eventually. 8. 8 will be our point. All right, 110 to the dealer. All right, shooter, give me an inside number. Should be easy. 4 easy. All right, we don't have the 4. 8, there we go, point hit. That's our number. 30 will pay 35. Throw in the $1. Dealer, give me a $18 6 and 8. This comes back to me. We'll take this and set you up. We did hit our points. The puck's going to go off. These bets are off when the puck is off. Now, you can't make a come bet when the puck is off, so we could do $15 to the pass line, but if we did that, then we'd have to make our bets working, blah, blah, blah. We're just going to wait, follow the puck, get a point set, and then we'll go from there. All right, 6.6. Now we'll go ahead and make our $15 come bet. We're out of ones. Dealer, give me a 3-way craps. You'll get 2 and change. and get set up. And here we go. Where will the comeback travel? It will not. It's a 7, but again, the 7's okay. So these are going to come down. We had essentially $4 at risk, and then we win 15. Puck will go off, and we're going to have a new shooter. So we're treading water so far. But again, we're limiting our risk, and we're getting those 3 numbers in case that long roll. But so far, they've been ending early on that 7. All right, here we go. 6 easy will be our new point. All right, you know the drill. Dealer probably knows your system by now. Set you up, 110. Here we go, shooter. 9. There we go. It's going to pay 35. We throw in that $1. He's going to return the 110 to us. So we have 36, or we won 35. We're going to set up for 36. We got $1 at risk, but we're going to risk a little more with $15 comeback. And we need 3-way craps. Again, we'll get 2 and change. And let's see where the cum travels. Yo 11, not too bad. We do lose the $3 craps, but we win 15. I'll make that exchange any day, so let's rack that up. Let's go ahead and cover our 3-way craps again. 5, cum's going to travel to the 5. Down comes the craps. This goes to the 5. 3 numbers working for us, but this is not protected, or we don't have money. We haven't paid for this. So we got $16 vested. Let's hit a number and collect first. I got to quit saying that because every time I say that, we roll that 7, that quick 7, and we lose the 16. But yeah, again, 16, not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. All right, here we go. New shooter. One of these will be good. All right, point is 8. 110 to the dealer. And here we go. Let's roll an inside number. 8 easy. Point hit. 35. We throw in that $1. He returns 110. He sets us up $36 on the 6 and 8, or 18 each. We did hit the point, so the puck's going to go off. We're just going to wait for a new point to be established, just to make your life and the dealer's life easy. 6 hard. Maybe we should have had where our bet's working, but that's okay. We're out on the 6. Now we make our $15 come bet. Dealer, give me $3 any crap. And we get 2 and change. Here we go, shooter. 10 easy, 10. Dice rolled, it was a 10, so this will travel. This is a loser. Got 3 numbers working for us. We got to roll 1 back so we can get in a profit. I notice I avoided the bad word. All right, there's the 10. So it's a comeback. So it's going to come down and get paid. And now remember our next objective, well, we're just going to collect, right? But we want to cover the inside number. So we can, instead of using the comeback, we'll just place it on the 9 or the 5, either one you want. But our goal is to cover the inside numbers. But we've collected that 15. So we're up here risk-free, well, except for that $1. So we're in it for $1. All right, here we go. From here, we're going to spread out to the rest. So we're going to cover the 5 first, and then you can do whatever you want, collect and alternate. I'm probably going to do, what should I do? Well, let's see if I can get the 5 covered first. We're running essentially risk-free. We've got $1. There's the 10. There's a 5. There's another 5. We're set up for the big roll. We might see it happen, but we got to get our numbers covered. There's the 6. So 18 is going to pay 21. First thing we're going to do is get the inside covered. So the 5's covered. Collect a couple bucks. That was the point, so the puck's going to go off. And from here, for this strategy and for the dicer build, I'm just going to do a single unit press. So everything's going to bump by $5 or $6. All right, puck's off, bets are off. 8, we're back out on the 8. All right, here we go. And I'm just going to stick with the inside numbers. I'm not going to spread to the outside. You can if you'd like, but there's the 7. But that's okay. We won a couple bucks. And we were primed, as the strategy is designed to do, set up for the long roll. We just didn't have it. All right, here we go. New shooter coming out. All right, 10 easy. 10 will be the point. I was going to say something about this. We haven't got hurt on this 110 yet. 110 for one hit, right? I shouldn't have said that. So here we go. Ooh, okay, 6 hard. All right, 30 will pay 35. Dealer give me an $18, 6 and 8. This comes back to us. And then we are going to make a $15 come bet with a $3 any craps with $2 change. Man, okay, chips are sticking to my fingers. All right, here we go. 3 craps. In this case, we lose 15. But then this is where we would have been better off with the any craps because it would have paid 21. But here we only get paid 13. So we lost 15. We only get paid 13. So because it was the 3, we lost $2. But we would have been better off if the 2 or 12 rolls. But that's okay. $2, not the end of the world. All right, there's the 9. All right, come bet travels to the 9. We're losing the craps bet. 3 numbers working for us. Here we go. 10 the hard way. Point hit. Puck's going to go off. Well, here our come bet is working, so it is at risk. 4 easy 4. New points of 4. Still, great dice combos working for us, but we need to hit one. There's a 9. We'll come down, get paid. We can cover it, but collect 15. Now we only have $1 at risk. All right, here we go. 2 craps. Yo, 11. 8 easy, 8 easy. We got that one. So 18 is going to pay 21. First, we're going to get all of our inside numbers covered. Now we're in profit. Profit $5, but hey, we've got all the inside numbers covered, risk-free, which means, yes, this is our money, but it didn't come out of our pocket. It came from the bank. So here we go. Now we're primed for a big roll. 8 easy, and I'm, again, like, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to do single presses. So 18 is going to pay 21. Dealer pressed me by $6. So now we have a $24 bet, and I'm racking 15. Finally, with this strategy, we're making some money. 6 easy 6. My dice rolled there, but let me get off the bad number, but it was a 6. 18 is going to pay 21. I like to do just a little $6 press, still pulling back 15, but increasing our bet to 24. Here we go. 4 easy 4 point hit. Same shooter coming out. 8 the hard way, 8 hard. 2 spot and a dot. We don't got that. We got half the dice combos. We're looking for, but there's the 7. 7 out. All right. We got there. Primed for the long roll. Made a little bit of money, but not a lot. But we've had a small amount invested except for that first roll. So I'm curious, with all those little hits, are we up or down? Let's go ahead and count it up and see where we stand. Again, we started with 600. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 500. We're close. There's 525, 550, 575. Went down a little bit. 585, 590, well maybe not. 595, we are 598. We're down $2. That's pretty good. You minimize risk, but you're in position in case that long roll happens. And those are my type of strategies, color up approved strategies. So no matter how you like to play, until next time, good luck on coloring up. All right, let's go ahead and graph today's strategy using Dicer.io. We know it ended up just down $2. And let's go ahead and compare it against our standards. Again, this is with today's exact rolls. We'll have the 3-point Molly, Dolly, and the Hedgehog. So light side, dark side, and conservative. Let's see what those look like. Some shorter rolls, so the don't is doing the best, and actually finished up front. And it's interesting that the 68 Conquer finished up where it did, even though it was primarily a don't roll. And then we see the 3-point Molly just absolutely busted out and lost all of its money. Now let's go ahead and run this with 10 random generated shooters, random number generated shooters. See, everything's back and forth, up and down. And actually this time, the 68 Regress finished in last place. They all kind of bunched up closely. The Hedgehog and the Dolly were the two positives, and the Molly and the 68 Conquer were down just a little bit. Let's go ahead and run that again. Again, another, looks like some more don't rolls. The don't's out in the lead. Oh, but here comes the Molly, and the Dolly finished up. The Molly finished up. 68 Conquer down a little bit, and the Hedgehog actually down a little bit. Very interesting. You could see, though, it's not as volatile as the Dolly and the Molly, where those have higher, peaks and valleys. Let's go ahead and give it one more shot. Some more don't out to the lead. Some don't rolls today. The Molly busted out. The don't did very well. It doubled its money. But again, you could see the 68 Conquer is very consistent, almost aligns with the very conservative Hedgehog. So I guess this is more of a conservative strategy, kind of middle of the way.
If you're enjoying my videos, consider supporting the Color Up channel by joining my club, the Color Up Club. It's an awesome community of craps enthusiasts just like me, and I also give out some free swag. So check out my website, colorup.club.